Hello, and welcome back to Naysmith Gaming. I'm continuing my run for the Arc Furnace build. Looks like I'll be able to go for this world shortly. Keep wanting to upgrade this Arc Furnace, but yeah, these guys. Yeah, okay.
We've constructed something.
Missing scientist. Ah, this event. Okay, let's memorize the lyrics. Let me double check. Okay, yes, they have full citizenship. Okay. Easy enough, I'll just build a holo theater after this machine assembly plant.
Trace complete, we got him.
I sort of want to get these worlds mostly stable. This is a small world. You know what? Time to get some generators going. This is a research world of sorts. Yeah, I want the scientists governing. Yeah, I know I have another scientist here. Okay.
Build job complete.
Okay, disavow.
Situation log.
Cryptid message. Different cipher. Fine. It's the
Build job
extraction team.
complete.
There was never such an operative. A ploy to expose our operations. Okay. Terraforming candidate, okay. Okay. This seems the clear-cut case. Okay, finally get to upgrade it.
This system's secrets are ours.
Definitely want those farmers, though. Only 3 food? Right, because I'm a machine. Because I start as individualist machines.
New job in the situation log.
Ha! No way I'm getting over there.
We've constructed something game-changing.
Okay, the whole theaters will fix that. I'm going to audaciously claim those systems.
We got a fix on a point of interest.
And let's see.
New augments research.
Okay,
Strap in.
let's see. Research is what I need to check. Okay, yes, I am. My volume is active. Sorry, just my screen recorder was not properly telling me that I have. Yeah. Study its design. Minister of Defense. Go with Border Guard.
Council agenda available.
Society to new heights. Now, unified world. Let's study them.
Could be a sweet data package here.
That should keep me
upgrade
going
was
long
well
enough.
worth the alloys.
But I definitely need another farmer. Okay. It's 35 of those consumer goods. Yeah. I need a dedicated world. Probably habitat once I get that. Okay. Minister of State. I'm playing a fanatic materialist, so plus monthly unity is... Yeah, this guy's gonna be a plus unity. Debris from what could be a massive orbital installation.
New job in the situation log.
Just the one will do.
Council agenda ready.
Go with Chart the Unknown, because I'm still exploring.
Time for some new chrome.
Okay, I now have destroyers. I like this! But I need Starholds first. Because I want to get habitats. Okay, let's see.
We've constructed something game-changing. We've data mined this system dry.
Oh! So I finished upgrading it.
Another firewall cracked.
Let's design a pair of destroyers. Let's call this one the Escort. for reasons that should be apparent. And then another one for the missile spam. Wait, I said missile spam. I don't have whirlwinds yet, so I have to make do with that lower range. I'm going to want to put afterburners on that, so... Auto build is so awful. Hello, this is the Naysmith recording in post. Apparently my microphone went out, probably a misclick on my screen recorder. I'm currently designing a picket ship, escort. I intend for it to eventually go along with some battleships, or pure artillery. Basically the point of it being... I know it's not optimal, but I sort of want to at least try that fleet. Basically, I really don't like all the options here, and that's the best one for to get new options sooner. Oh yeah, the asteroid situation.
We're under siege.
Yeah, let's see. I can't wait until I get hyper relays, because that fleet is so far away.
Build job complete.
Not much to say in this area. I'm basically just looking at all of my options. Though the mining stations, I am also planning out how to get all the territories I want. In retrospect, my willingness to accept quite a few diplomatic deals, which I haven't been offered yet, really tanks my influence income, or really will tank it. I really should start being less diplomatic in this game.
We got a fix on a point of interest.
In this, I actually want to annoy them, and it's pure gain, since I'm planning on wiping them out as fast as I can, or wiping out their government anyway. Don't mind what I'm doing in this area, it's basically just stabilizing my economy, or rather, reorganizing it a little. Upgrading my arc furnace, on the other hand, is really gonna be really good.
Could be a sweet data package here.
And here's my quest to begin the next arc furnace. This is a very powerful area. So yeah, basically alloy issues. So around this point is where I'm getting anxious to get my next arc furnace up and running. Ah, the wonders of having such a huge minerals income so early. Or rather, having such a reliable income. And knowing that I'm going to get them back soon. So it's around here that I am preparing some, I'm making war preparations.
The system has been
I
cased.
I mistakenly placed my Corvette fleet, or my main fleet,
Build job complete.
at the wrong numbers. I wanted it to be a mixed fleet because it
Game-changing
is early
upgrades
game and I don't particularly care. I still messed up. Oh look, I found the Shroud teachers. Might as well figure them out. So yeah, that hovering was just me looking at that. Oh good, that tech is really useful there. There's some what do I want going on here, but yeah, that boost was more than worth it. Some of what I'm doing here with this industrial world is I'm looking at whether I can convert it to something else. Basically, I want my worlds to be more specialized than just industrial versus rural, if I can do so anyway. It's going to hamper my economy at certain times, but I estimate the end result is going to be worth it. Actually, no, I already know it's going to be worth it. The catch is if I can get there in the first place. Around here, I'm basically just checking their power levels relative to me, as well as double-checking what type of empires they are. I can never keep that straight in my head. And, yeah. Just picking which of these traits are better for an explorer. Ah, the Welded Horizon. Under the rewards, one of the things I get is access to Mega Engineering early. The catch is, it's really expensive. And I need to get a whole bunch of minerals so I can build those mining stations automatically. But yeah. I did not select Mega Engineering seriously. I probably should, and am considering doing so next round I play. the event chain with the revolutionaries, I mean the situation of the rebels versus the autocrats. I've seen it a lot, but I've almost never gotten the good outcome. But I can keep hoping, can't I? Right now I'm basically deciding whether I want to go down to the 20% researcher upkeep at the bottom of this tree, or else get the other two on the left first. And I decided. Well, I want the researcher upkeep reduction first, because of the research nerfs in this patch.
The system has been cased.
Again, this is in post because my microphone went out, but I actually had to think a lot about this one. I figure the insight technology is worth quite a bit there. It still hurt to decide. Oh, this one happening at the same time. The this guy, this scientist issue, pretty much always happens to me, and I utterly hate that one of my scientists always, well, not my appointed scientist leaders, I pretty much always hate that there's always someone who tries to ruin a planet like that. Ah, the encounter with the Great Wound.
We've got alien
This
roamers
is
on the grid.
important to me because I had actually not been thinking of going Cosmogenesis, but being so near the Great Wound, yeah, I'm actually thinking of taking that perk this time. I'd actually been planning on going for someone benevolent,
something
mostly.
game-changing.
Except, for science! I just might take Cosmogenesis eventually. I don't know. I actually do not know if I'm going to do that.
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
The cold fusion reactor is on the way to getting the mega engineering tech. I have access to that early, so disruptors was basically the only way to go for me.
Something's out there off-grid. We've data mined this system dry.
Ah, the grimacing modifier thing. That pretty much always happens to me at least once, well, once per game anyway. It's supposed to. And I generally regard it as always worth the 200 credits for that chance. And I paid off.
Another firewall cracked.
And it's a green planet, which basically means I instantly have a pretty good place to settle soon.
External uplink established.
One of the things I'm going to be doing regularly, or at least semi-regularly, is looking at my planets, basically just trying to build up as many jobs as I think I can safely have, because both organics and regular assembly, I'm basically growing fast. Like, take a look at this right now. Basically something like almost 9 assembly. Almost 9 growth total. Here we see some of my mental debates over how much I'm going to lose. That'd be 49 and change of consumer goods, and I only have plus 31. Except I realized I had the building that would help.
Build job complete.
So I'm only going slightly instead of negatives, which I can handle. Of course, I'm going to need to purchase a bunch of them eventually, but such is the price of reorganizing my economy.
We've data mined this system dry.
And right here, I'm just doing some stuff with my pillow structures in the for my arc furnaces, trying to upgrade them. Planning a bit there because the
Game-changing upgrades incoming.
Because the alloys are going to be so useful. Taking a quick look at that, and yeah, 662 months is really atrocious. I'd rather get the size reduction so I can do better research.
Time for some new chrome. Could be a sweet data package here.
Managing my planet amenities is rather difficult at certain points. Which is to say, I just plain can't see any way without doing another holo theater. There I was looking at whether the culture workers would be able to help. At a certain point, I just have to accept redundant buildings. I can retool them later, though. Once I get the upgrade techs. It always plays out that way for me.
We've data mined this system dry. We've constructed something game-changing.
organizing my various leaders as governors or scouts or whatever is always tedious. There's always problems. How to optimize all those traits that give some bonuses, and I don't quite have enough specialization in my plants yet for it to matter. I'm hoping it'll sort itself out eventually, though. I don't think I managed to in this episode, though. I think it was around here that I realized I had accidentally set my ships to the wrong fleet. Either that or I was just deciding to... okay, yeah, merging. I said it incorrectly. And I'm thankful to have xenophile materialists in my general vicinity. As well as, okay, xenophile militarists, not just materialists, but useful. Ah, here's where I'm starting to make so many diplomatic deals with people who don't hate me. And it's going to tank my influence down to +2 something, eventually. And yeah, basically just deciding on upgrades.
Someone's trying to connect. This system's secrets are ours. Build job complete. New augments researched. Strap in. Someone's trying to connect. Someone's trying to connect.
Ah, the capital world. Special designations for it. And frankly, it's a matter of what do I need most. I think an extraction world really is what I need most there.
Your standard users. Someone's trying to connect. Someone's trying to connect.
This general vicinity, I'm doing quite a bit of scouting out whether or not systems are good for habitats, which I haven't unlocked yet,
Someone's trying to
and
connect.
or for another arc furnace. Ultimately, I'm going to have some plans, but like that system might have been good for a habitat. Or this one. And the molten world and gas giant make it viable for an arc furnace. I'll have to look more closely later. I might do that off screen. The catch is... Oh, yes, there is a molten world and a gas giant there. Catch is, I'm not sure what it'll do to that habitable world. I'll have to double check. Actually, my home system starts with an arc furnace and a habitable world, so I can probably take care of that just fine. Anyway, I'll start talking again next time I actually do something.
Someone's trying to connect.
The rogue scientist is advancing as normal. So yeah, I have to decide right now because I'm having trouble actually seeing anything. Or rather, okay, it's going to take me a little bit to decide. I really like that, trying to work around that. Yeah, I pretty much always am. Okay. But yeah. So it basically guarantees they'll find out about me. But, you know, need to stop that rogue scientist.
New job in the situation log. Someone's trying to connect.
It's right around here that I noticed that since they closed their borders to me, that means I'm no longer at a truce with them, which means I can start basically just eating their remaining territory. Which I'm planning to do at about this time. Have been planning to do since I signed the truce. Basically, I do not really stand for xenophobia in this game, unless I'm playing an absolute villain. And just more of setting up my planets to actually have spare jobs, but not too many.
The system has been cased.
Keeping track of my arc furnaces and upgrade potential. It's expensive to upgrade them. I don't know why I bothered with this, because they already know about me.
New job in the
but yeah.
situation log.
Oh right, because I don't have an option to refuse it. I'm just hoping that they don't get the blueprints
Build
for
job
a...
complete.
Oh yeah, it takes me a little while to realize that, no, I need different ships in order. A different ship to handle the science ship thing. But yeah, I'm hoping that they don't get that hidden blueprints to advance. Because that is a pain. Have I mentioned how much I utterly hate the rogue scientist event? Okay, yeah, I get that someone's gonna go rogue, probably, with how many people there are, but it's always annoying.
Council agenda ready.
A reminder that this is in post. This is about when I realized that, oh, I need a science ship, not a military vessel. I'd forgotten about that, because I had to use the military to remove the scientist. The cost of aiding the rebels stings. I pretty much never aid the leader. I always want them to have I always want the rebels to have a chance to escape, well, to win. I basically usually try to be a good guy in this game, or at least neutral.
We've data mined this system dry. We've constructed something game-changing. We've data mined this system dry. The system has been cased.
Hate it when they kill my head of research with violence at first contact. But that's what happens.
Cracked.
I should really start thinking about using my head of research to govern something, and put a different scientist on the ships.
Another firewall cracked.
just that event progressing. It'll be over eventually. I was basically just hoping for a good outcome. And yeah, I have enough to pay for that. Stings, but for a chance
Build
of
job
stopping that
complete.
guy, the one who's ruling them, it was worth it. At this point, I had forgotten about them having violence at first contact, or else I would have chosen to just figure out their secrets.
Build job complete. Booting up a new colony. The system has been cased.
Took special note of my evil neighbor being declared war on, which basically means... Wait, no, not my next door neighbor. But when the evil factions get declared war on, I'm not above being an opportunist.
New augments research. Strap in. We've constructed something game-changing.
Every so often, I'm still checking for if a system would have a good arc furnace in it. But that ideal system just blows everything out of the water.
This system's
I
secrets are
may
ours.
check my systems off camera. At this point, I was quite glad to have a pair of at least decent neighbors next to me. Not quite next to me, but on the other side. Oh yeah, they switched so quickly from pacifist to militarist. Not quite as good of neighbors, after all. Or neighbors of neighbors. This is about where I started to dare to hope that the revolution would actually work this time. So yeah, desperately clinging to power. That was a good sign for me. So anyway, I decided to sell off a bunch of stuff so I could begin arming them.
We've constructed something game-changing. Game-changing upgrades incoming. External uplink established. We've constructed something game-changing.
The paragons, yes. Pretty much always useful, though there's still the issue of both upkeep and the various effects they give, and figuring out where to place them. Pretty much always good where I place them, but yeah. Always a challenge there. A good challenge, but a challenge all the same. Which is basically what I'm doing here. Choosing where to reorganize my governors.
This system's secrets are ours. Someone's trying to connect. The system has been cased.
I knew there was a point where one of my neighbors got declared war on, when my nearest neighbor was going to lose the fight. I just got which war was which wrong. Their fleet is pathetic now, which basically means I can crush them utterly. And I'm planning on doing exactly that. Oh yeah, doing this right now.
All right, safety's
Pity I
off.
can't just make it my rival officially. Because otherwise I could have the humiliation casus belli. A disruptor spam, yes. I like this one. Since corvettes are supposed to get up close anyway. I mean, there is the missile platform for corvettes, but I'm pretty sure disruptors are going to be a lot better. And the reactor booster just so I can do upgrades when I get the better stuff. This might actually be my first time getting the good end of New World Order. I was pleased. They actually managed to, the rebels actually managed to win, which was very nice.
Build job complete.
Nothing much to see here. This is just me checking the policies so I can verify what I can and cannot do. I actually think what I was looking for was actually under pre-FTL Enlightenment. Possibly.
Attempting brute force entry on an enemy station. Build job complete.
Oh yeah, this thing. They kept spamming those weak armies that my fleet kept trying to kill. So yeah,
Hostiles engaged.
that delayed me by irritating them out, though admittedly not by much.
External uplink
Ah, the crystalline
established.
study, yes. I actually chose something different from what I usually do this time.
We've data mined this system dry. Mixing it up with a hostile fleet.
Council agenda available.
Attempting brute force entry on an enemy station.
Researcher upkeep reduction is so nice, especially with the tech nerf with increased upkeep. So yeah, I now regard discovery as a must.
Hostiles engaged. New augments researched. Strap in.
I calculated that this would take me almost 98 years, and decided not to do it. I'm going to look into ways to... Oh yeah, my research is trash right now. I definitely need to spam a few research facilities. But yeah, as 98 months, well 98 years is way too long for that. Might as well go for torpedoes instead, for when I get cruisers.
The system has been cased. These contacts aren't your standard users. Booting up a new colony. Hostiles engaged. On-site invasion initiated. Let's get it. Attempting brute force entry on an enemy station. We boosted an enemy planet. We're under attack. Time to dance.
The Unity cost. Not often I'm limited by that for anything other than getting traditions or ascensions. But anyway, the war is progressing very quickly. They basically have no chance against me. And their most annoying thing is having so many transport ships. Their starbases are basically no threat to me. Mostly because I have actually decent builds, and their starbases are just lumps of HP instead of actually a threat. Starbases usually are, except that one time they invaded me, and I trashed them with my fleet. Not with my fleet, with my starbase.
We've constructed something game-changing.
At least I think it was this game that someone invaded me and I trashed them with a starbase. Yeah, I think it was. Last session.
These contacts aren't your standard users. We're under attack. Time to dance. On-site invasion initiated. Let's get it. The system has been cased. We boosted an enemy planet. Could be a sweet data package here. Attempting brute force entry on an enemy station. found some solid tech in these scraps. New job in the situation log. Build job complete.
Don't mind this, I'm just scouting again for potential arc furnace locations. Though it also have made a decent factory or foundry habitat complex, aka something that doesn't care about other districts.
That upgrade was well worth the alloys. New job in the situation log. We've constructed something game-changing. Someone's trying to connect. We've constructed something game-changing. We're under attack. Time to dance. Trace complete. We got him. Colony established. Free real estate. Preem. We've constructed something game-changing.
So there's basically nothing left for this war except for
Another
landing my
firewall cracked.
troops, which basically amounts to I was being very opportunistic. I'm basically playing something akin to erudite explorers, whose primary personality is in fact opportunistic. But the thing is, those enemies, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I opportunistically destroyed them because I thought they were evil and a threat. Or more accurately, a threat and evil in that order. They basically made no secret of hating me. So I just went after them. It's a bit self-fulfilling, actually. They hated me, so I hated them back. I think there's some sort of lesson to be learned there.
Spaceport breach detected. We're under siege.
I'm actually going to try a suboptimal fleet at some point. Those escort destroyers are going to escort pure artillery battleships at some point. Basically, I just want to try the mixed fleet, see if there's any merit to it. Aside from a second mixed fleet that will be corvettes with destroyer support and a single cruiser or two. But that's just a role-playing anti-piracy fleet I'm planning. I always like having one of those. Just to
Attempting brute
not
force
have to
entry
fight.
in an enemy station.
Well, not having it fight anything else.
Spaceport breach detected. We're under siege. On-site invasion initiated. Let's get it. We boosted an enemy planet.
Ah, the stability of newly conquered planets, my old enemy. Yeah. Basically, there's a huge amount of just, I need to overhaul their economies, and so they'll be happy with me. For a while, I forgot the whole stability reducing the output. I'm hoping that my economy will be quite stable in the future. The more plans I have, well, I'm not going to make any secret of it. I am not going virtual ascension. I am definitely going nanite ascension. Wide, not tall. I'm actually sort of glad that that this game has the option for wide versus tall now.
Another firewall cracked. This system's secrets are ours. Build job complete.
Oh, the shrinking star. That is really bad news. Yeah. I want to avoid the Devourer at all costs.
Research ship in danger. Save the data.
Well, at least
Game-changing
my
upgrades incoming.
vessel was able to scram. But yeah, I'm more of the learning type of materialist rather than the trophy type. I may actually find myself using the Kauri system as a third arc furnace at some point. I was concerned about having a habitable planet in there, except then I remembered my my origin world does the same thing. Normally I go for the plus energy, but this time I decided to go for the crystalline plating. I'm not sure why I chose that, but it's different from how I normally do it. I figured the crystalline plating might be better for total ship health later, or at least in the early game, which I'm still in. And well, I'm basically playing a warmonger of sorts, but mostly because I'm surrounded. Well, because I'm surrounded. No, not surrounded right now, but there's basically I still have an evil neighbor I need to take care of. So anyway, that is it for today's episode. I invite you to consider my opportunism versus how my neighbors tend to be evil. Thank you all for watching and have a good day. This is the Naysmith signing out.